Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am here doing the weekly reading for the collective. It is timeless as always. We are we're done. No more Gatorade. No more mercury in the Gatorade. I can't even think of how to say it anymore. Mercury has gone direct. It is not retrograde anymore. We're still in the shadow period. So, and then, life just goes on and there will always be glitches in the matrix, but things should be clearing up a little bit, getting a little bit easier, moving forward a little bit better. Anyway, I just put some prosperity dust on the table. I'm going to get a couple of angel cards here. Oh, and remember when you catch this, it's for the coming week for you. We've got truth, two angels holding hands, looking at each other, sharing their truth. Efficiency. There's an angel, I think it's underneath a desk. Yeah, there's an inbox and an outbox. The inbox is empty, the outbox is stacked. And the angel, I don't know what the angel is holding. Maybe a book, maybe a giant mug of something as a reward for getting all the work done. Sitting under the desk though. Truth and efficiency. Cool. All right. Efficiently speaking the truth. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come up. Let me go to the wisdom of the oracle. Went out on what was supposed to be a lazy float yesterday down a river. Turned out to be not quite so lazy. It was quicker moving than expected, and there were a lot of trees and rocks. It was rather shallow. I got pretty bruised up because the raft I was in it was losing air, and so I was like dipped in. So my butt's a little bruised. Oh goodness, it was an adventure. All right, so what do we got? We've got happy in reverse. 26. Serendipity in reverse. 18. Oh, my stomach's gonna growl. Poised in reverse. 48. Okay. There's a situation here that has not worked out the way that you wanted, that you expected. It seemed like it was going so well. It seemed like it was right on. It was exactly what you wanted, and then it turned out it wasn't. And you're you could be feeling bummed out or trying not to let it get you down, but still feeling kind of bummed. And there's kind of a limbo period between, something, the thing that didn't work out that seems to have ended, and then something new, whatever. It's like you're in that transitionary place, and that can be a really tough place to be in. Because it can feel stagnant. It can feel kind of like like this is just how it's always gonna be. You know, makes me think of like after a breakup and you just feel blah. Thing is, there's something better. There's something new that you are heading toward, that you're being guided toward. But you need to first kind of buck up. You need to kind of, you know, that saying, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Like, shake it off. It's like, I don't know, there may be a period of time where you need to allow yourself to grieve, to just, you know, allow yourself to be wherever you're at. And also remember that this too shall pass. It's not always going to be this way. You're going to get through this. You're going to get to something that works for you. That's really good. This could have already happened too, but I feel like the way that all the cards are in reverse, I don't know. We'll see what comes out. Everyone's on a different timeline, but it feels like you are being encouraged to find your happy place. Go to your happy place and go within, find that place of inner peace that nothing can touch, no matter what's going on outside of you, because it's your own special place. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Okay, so I am going to get some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. The Outsider, 5 of Rainbows. Yeah, there's been some kind of loss, feeling shut out, left out in the cold. 4 of Rainbows, the Miser. Friendliness, 2 of Water. This could be where you feel shut out by someone who turns out they're quite the word persnickety just popped into my head. Yeah, yes, maybe that's true for somebody here who I can't even think of the word that I was trying to come up with. It's like, you know, they're very you know, holding I can't think of the word. It's okay, you know, they're greedy, they're holding back, they want it all for themselves, leaving you out in the cold. It could also be where, because you've been left out, it's put you in this place of feeling like, well, I gotta hang on to what I have, because I'm not allowed in, or I've incurred some kind of loss, and so I need to hang on because I don't want to lose anymore. We have this friendliness here, and this, you know, this makes me think of this Truth card with the 2 angels holding hands. It's like you have been left out, locked out, so that you could go somewhere else to, you know, that's why I feel like that's what the serendipity in reverse is about. Is it didn't work out because you're meant to go in a new direction, and this friendliness is here. This could be somebody who you turn to help you work through your grief or whatever. This could be somebody new coming in that is the opposite of this miser energy. Someone turns their back on you. Interesting too, because I'm noticing, like, on the side here we have kind of brick walls, and this figure is kind of made up of brick. So it's like you're being locked out. Someone is holding back or has done. And meanwhile, there's somebody who is like, hey, come hang out with me. Like, you're always welcome. You're always welcome in my presence. Okay, so I'm going to get some cards from the Elemental Oracle. Got kitty fur flying around everywhere. Usually it's stuck to my face. Fire, ignition, number 8. 26. Happy breaks down to an 8. So this is about turning, like taking the wah, turning it around and being like, all right, I'm gonna use this as my rocket fuel to like get myself motivated and create that spark, get, you know, the ignition, like get something going, because it's time to prepare for something new, or you know, this is like, here you're kind of not even preparing yet. Like, this is a place of needing to tie up loose ends, needing to work through something before you're ready to jump, before you're ready to go. And I think it's like you needed to get that spark back. You needed to ignite something within you. And Adam's building 40, yeah. It's yeah, you're getting ignited, you're getting inspired, and then and there's this fire burning in you, and you're like, you know, even these kind of orbs of light seem like there could be fire within, or like warmth, light, something like this. And it's like taking that fire and intentionally placing it into the building blocks, you know, using it to build momentum, to create something here. And desert and solitariness, 13. So we have 4 again. 3 4s now. And it's, you know, it's like as you build, you're taking time to rest, taking time to appreciate what's around you, you know, to have gratitude, you know, like watching the sunrise and enjoying those sweet, special moments just with yourself. She's on a swing. And, you know, it's like I sometimes say, like, you know, the loneliness does not equate to being alone. Or no, other way around. Being alone does not equate to loneliness. Loneliness is a state of mind. And so you're kind of spending time alone, enjoying your own company, taking time to rest as you rebuild. And the rebuilding process is also kind of a solo journey. Yeah. So, what? Get some cards from the Oracle Tarot. The Chariot, the Inspired Warrior. Cancerian energy. I love it. Yeah, see? That lands with fire. It's like you're locked out, you're shut out, and you're like, all right, fine then. I'm going to do it myself. And I'm going to turn things around. And then you're like, yeah, I'm off to the races. And look, it's like same colors here. We've got the red, that fiery passion, and we've got the yellow, the bright, sunny, optimistic, willpower, you know, solar plexus. This is, and the red is the root chakra. It's like, you know, creating stability for yourself, building, and then taking action. And feeling inspired. Yeah, absolutely. she's got a heart tattoo on her arm, so it's like wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? But it's tattooed. It's like, showing off. You're like putting your heart into something and showing the world what's meaningful to you, what's important. And then we have temperance, balance, and harmony. We've got Sagittarian energy here. Finding your balance, coming back into harmony as you rebuild. Opportunity, Seven of Pentacles. There's something new here. There's a question mark. And she's looking at this particular one. That's aligned with the solitariness. That also aligns with the friendliness. There's somebody here who is I feel like they're new, or there's someone who has become a new option for you that, whoever this is, they're kind of showing up, not necessarily to save the day, but they've gained your attention. You hadn't looked at them in this way before. And you're like, and you see, she's kind of like, like contemplating. There's a new opportunity here that involves somebody new. Somebody, even if there's someone you've known for a long time, they're taking a more prominent place in your life, or they're becoming very important to you. Again, I'm drawn to this truth card with the angels. So I gotta go fast today. I am gonna get some cards from, if I can grab them, Wisdom of the House of Night. Self-worth, 32. Yeah. And 32 breaks down to a 5. We had the 5 of rainbows here. So just because you were left out, locked out, whatever, you lost out on something, it doesn't reflect on who you are. What's all happening here is this has been an opportunity for you to understand that the way other people treat you doesn't reflect on who you are. It reflects on who they are, right? And so you're like building up your self-worth. She's holding that heart, right? And there's another heart on her shoulder. We've got that heart on the shoulder again. It's like loving yourself and allowing yourself to be authentic and vulnerable. Allowing yourself to be genuine. Anyway, fragment 15. Fragment. Huh. Oh, dang. Alright. Let me just see what this means. Sometimes it seems that life is split into so many parts, all of them separate and difficult to bring together. Let me get one more. Rigid, 30. I think this is speaking to what you have gone through and making sure that you don't fall into the trap of becoming rigid as a form of self-protection, because of being afraid of being hurt again. Let me look at this real quick. Rigid. Is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Oh, there's a stone wall there. And a stone wall. Could that wall be inside you? So, if you are the one here who is holding back, it's keeping you separated, there's something about wearing your heart on your sleeve, letting down your walls and letting somebody in. And I think that's a part of the solitariness, is taking time to kind of come to terms with what has happened and not becoming jaded over whatever went down in the past. So I gotta get some cards from the Four Spirit Oracles. It's Four Spirits Oracle. Peacock Spirit, beautiful, elegant, to shape one's unique spiritual outlook and showcase a colorful future. Yes, colorful future coming into focus because you are taking the lead. You are saying, okay, I'm done with the nonsense. I'm feeling inspired. I'm going for what I want. There's imminent victory here because you say there is. Because you say so. Makes me think of that quote. Henry T. Ford, he says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And you're saying, I think I can. I know I can. And I'm going to show off. I'm going to show off my awesome self to the world, showing off all those hearts, right? Unique spiritual outlook, too. Whatever that means for you. Toad Spirit, leap of faith. Jump in fearlessly, knowing that every small step counts towards your ultimate success, and you get blessed by the typo. 2 typos in this one, because knowing has a period. And then towards. Jump in fearlessly, knowing that every small step counts. Every small step, seed building and building blocks. Building or atoms. Every small step, every block, every atom that you put into place moves you closer to what it is that you want. Some kind of new opportunity. This could also be like not just a person, but like something that you were being offered that's going to potentially bring in some money or some kind of abundance, prosperity. Spider Spirit, Dreamweaver, practice the powerful art of attraction to draw in and capture opportunities. See, opportunities, they're here, or they're going to be very soon. They're for your taking. You just, waiting patiently, and you weave, you purposely work toward weaving something that draws in what you want. Capturing opportunities. I love that. Okay, let me finish with a chakra card. Heart chakra, loving relationships. That's right. Truth. And I coming back to this, like you are being very efficient about something. You're getting something done. Once you become inspired and you start building, that this building really does speak to this efficiency. Anyway, I open my heart to love and joy and move gracefully through my relationships. It is safe for me to feel love for myself, life, and others. I allow universal love to permeate every cell of my body. I am worthy of love. I am loved. I choose love. That's what all this stuff, all the difficulties you went through happened so that it could kind of help you to break your heart open. Your heart had to break, but then this has helped you to kind of open up and decide to not let that take you down, to like rise up and just decide you don't need to go into this place of protection. You can embrace the world, embrace someone, maybe many people around you who show that love to you, who reflect it back to you. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.